time for the haves and the have-nots review. Now I'm going to try to do some multitasking here because I'm trying to make lunch for my aunt and grandmother. My aunt had to take my grandmother to an appointment, so I'm trying to have lunch ready for them when they get back. So let me get. So if I go off screen for a second, you'll know why, because I'm trying to cook it. So So Catherine, she's being arrested, and of course, she's saying that she didn't do it. But we all know that she did shoot Jennifer Salison. And in the preview, we see Catherine. The preview for the next episode, we see Catherine trying to say that Veronica did it, and I'm like, whatever, Catherine. So she's being trotted outside, and Wyatt mocks her. Oh, I spared you tonight. I didn't kill you. And I figured that Wyatt had intentionally spared Catherine because I don't think he hates her as much as he hates Jim. And so she's saying you're gonna live to regret it. And he's like, I've been, or no, she says you're gonna pay for it. And he says I've been paying for it since birth, bitch. So Wyatt just has no dams left to give, and he's being very open about that right now. He doesn't care. So just a second, let me go check this stuff. Okay, I'm coming back. Okay, I'm back. So that should be okay now. So I shouldn't have to go off camera anymore for a time being. So Wyatt tells Hannah he asked her to pray for him. And then she says, "Yeah, okay." And then he starts talking about, he starts going crazier, and saying, "Oh, I'm God. I spared Catherine or whatever. I shot Jim and all of that." And Hannah's like, baby, I'm not God," something like that. And he tells her, "Oh, you should be happy that I shot Jim." Yeah, he was going to have Benny kidnapped, and that's why Benny's name was written on that pad. Jim was gonna have him kidnapped, and you know why? It was very snoopy while he was trapped in the house. He was listening to a lot of stuff, and in this case, it was a good thing he was listening because he was able to tell Hannah, and now he's aware. Now she's aware that Benny is in danger, and she calls Candace and says, "Okay, you know." Jim has a plan out for Benny, basically a hit. I mean, it's a kidnapping, so I would consider that to be a form of a hit. And so she calls Candace and wants her to get in touch with Benny and Mitch because um, they went out clubbing, and she should be able to get in touch with at least one of them. So let's just get Charles and this other woman out the way. So he's looking at his phone like, maybe I should call Candace, and that's what it looked like he was thinking. And then he like snaps out of it and he dials this other number, this lady Gretchen. And she's like, "Hi, I haven't heard from you in a long time." And so she agrees to come over. She comes over and she's got lingerie under her coat. And first, Charles is being kind of like cagey. He's kind of playing a game and like, "Well, I'm not sure if I want to do anything, blah, blah, blah." And so, but they end up in the bed. And after they're done, she's like, "You called me Candace twice." And he's like, "No, I didn't." And she's like, "Yes, you did." So she basically tells him, try to, whatever it is you have with Candace, or just try to fix it, make it better, or whatever. And she's like, "Well, I'm gonna go back to so and so." And he's like, "I thought you broke up with him." And she says, "I did, but he's in my bed, so I got to get back to him." So that was that. And then let me okay, let me go back to the Crier House because David and Jeffrey arrive, and of course Wyatt is bragging to Jeffrey about what he did, and yeah, I did it, I did it. And he sounded like Betty Broderick, you know, when Meredith Baxter played Betty Broderick in that movie. That's how he sounded like. I did it! And he is so proud of himself. And then in the house, the police officer tells David what happened, that the shells were half loaded and all that, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. But we still don't know what's going to happen to Jim just yet. So Hannah, she pulls David aside and she's like, you know, you and Jim are thick as thieves, so you need to tell me what he has planned for my son. Who would he go to have something done to my son? And you know what? David's like, oh, Jim is shot, and you're really gonna ask me this right now? And I'm like, David, come on, you know how you are about your son. I mean, so you should understand why Hannah is in a panic about her son. I mean, come on now. So he's gonna act like, oh, you shouldn't be asking me this because the man that was going to have your son kidnapped is shot in the hospital. And I'm like, he acted indignant over Hannah asking him that. And he didn't give her anything. He didn't give her any information at all. So, what's next? Okay. So, Veronica, she calls Derek and says she wants to talk to him. And she wants to talk to him in person because he was trying to, you know, figure out what she wanted over the phone, but she wants to talk to him in person. And she's just pushing and pushing, and he's like, he finally says, okay, well, and she's like, well, I know you have to navigate your way through the thugs and all that. And she's just being her, you know, saying the borderline racist stuff again, like she's not black or whatever. But anyway, you know Veronica. So, okay, let's see what's next. Okay, I talked about that. So, and then we get Landon, and basically Landon's still going through machinations, trying to get his job back. He's on the phone with somebody trying to get them to do him a favor. The guy from the Attorney General's office, who had been working with the Attorney General, he comes to his room and Landon's asking him, how is your wife? How is your child? Guy says they're good, and Landon's trying to pump him for information, and then he once again asks him, how's your wife? And the guy's like, well, you already asked that. So basically, Landon is putting him on notice, reminding him, like, I can blackmail you, so you better give me the information. So he tells him, you know, the Attorney General, he was robbed by Candace. Wasn't even $2,000 that she took. So Landon now knows what the Attorney General's beef with Candace is. So, and the guy that works with the Attorney General, I'm sorry, I can't remember his name right off. I should have put it in my notes. Um, he leaves, and then here comes Oliver, and they're going back and forth and all of that, and just being real petty and all that. And I just feel like Landon likes Oliver. I mean, he was telling him to cut his hair and all that, but I just feel like he likes him, and that he's, you know, because it looked like when he left the room, Landon was kind of looking down at his butt or something, but I don't know. So Oliver ended up telling him that the president found out about what happens in Savannah, you know, the shooting at the Crier House and all that, and that and now the president wants to talk to Landon. So of course that's a good opportunity for Landon to try to get back in. So and let's just talk about Rocky and Broderick real quick. They had a little bit of a short scene, and Rocky brings Broderick his cut of the escort money, and Broderick's like, "You're still running girls out of that place?" And he's like, "Yeah." And Broderick says, "Well, I found the deed to this place, and it's paid for, and all of that." And Rocky is just warning him, "You know what? This ain't gonna last, so you better." he's like, so you better be on, he's like telling him that he should be aware that it's not gonna last. So, Ben and Mitch, Benny and Mitch, they're over at the strip club having a good time, and Benny, he wanted to, call Hannah, see how she is, and what she really wanted to call her so he can find out, oh, is Jim dead yet? Maybe we can keep that money. So that's probably what his motivation was. And he left his phone in the car, and Mitch is like, yeah, just stay here. Look at all this, all the dancers and stuff. And so Benny sees, he looks at one of the dancers, and he's like, and so he just sort of forgets about his phone and calling Hannah and all that, and just sinking into enjoying himself. And then Jim's men are in the club, and they send this girl over to Benny, and she's like, "Oh, free dance," and I'm like, "Come on, Benny, you should know better than this. You really should know better." And we're gonna find out why Benny was stupid to accept that dance or believe, you know what? Anyway, so Celine is at the hospital and she's trying to find out what happened to Jim, and Madison doesn't want to give her any information. And she's like, he's the father of my children. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. And so that was that. It wasn't a big scene. Candace was at a club and she was looking for Mitch and Benny and she hadn't found them yet. But she was telling Hannah, basically like, I'm looking and I'm gonna find out what's up. And so Derek, he arrives at Veronica's house, and apparently the guy who planted the bomb in Erica's car and blew her and David up, he gave her up to the authorities, and she wants Derek to find all the information on his family and who's important to him. So I guess so she can get over on this guy and make him, back off of snitching on her. And so um, Derek is like, I'm not in this anymore. I'm out of jail. I'm on parole. And so she's borderline threatening him. She's like, oh, well, I got you out and I can go after everybody you love and all of that. Well, it wasn't even a borderline threat. It was actually a threat. And she's like, you know who I am? And I put this in my notes because I wanted to get it verbatim. So she said, you know who I am? He's like, yeah, I know who you are. You're the whore who sleeps with all her clients. And you're the whore who hates the gutter so much that you can't wait to lay in it. And he got her there. He got her there because Veronica's always talking about the hood and all of that. And she's always okay hanging around hood people, whatever, like when she was up in Hannah's house with Benny, and then she's got the nerve enough to talk about the sheets. They're not, they don't have enough thread count and all that. You remember that? Okay, so now let's just wrap up everything with Benny. So Benny he's back there in the back room getting a dance, and she puts something in his drink. She's like, kind of like puts her arms around him, and she's crumbling up the pill in his drink. And he was questioning, why are you doing this for free? Why are you doing this for free? And she charmed him into believing that she just wanted to do it for free because he's just so attractive and whatever. And so I'm like, she was doing all this stuff for free. And I'm like, all that jelly is not going to be for free because she was shaking it and everything. And I'm like, Benny, come on. You should be more streetwise than this. But Benny's not the brightest bulb, as we've seen throughout the show, all the seasons, that he's not that bright. So, so she put something in his drink, and so we know where that's going to end up. So a stripper ends up telling Mitch that, you know what? Nobody up in here is doing nothing for free. Nothing. And so that's when Mitch realizes that something's wrong. And so next week in the preview, we see that Candace, that stripper that set Benny up, Candace is like, she's just lighting into her, slapping her and everything. So, and that should surprise no one because if anybody messes with Benny, Candace is going to go off and start pummeling them. That's a brother. Don't mess with him because she's going to take you down. And that was the haves and the have-nots for this week. It's a pretty good episode, I thought. And as always, like and subscribe and leave a comment below if you've got anything to say. And I will see you the next episode. Good day.